Hello everyone, and welcome to a very special Let's Play of the 7th Saga for the Super Nintendo. This is BCS Buster here, and this is a game that I spent many hours playing as a child growing up. I just really fell in love with this game early on. It gave me lots of heartache, but now I feel very fortunate to have the opportunity to bring it back and to do a very special challenge type of walkthrough for this game. Now, first thing we want to do is get going. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to talk about just the basics of this game and getting underway, and then I'm going to talk about what's going to make this walkthrough a special challenge walkthrough. Now, to start this game off, you have 7 characters that you can pick from, and let me go over those real quick. This is Camille. He's a human, and he's pretty much your overall very balanced character. He's got decent stats for power, guard, magic, and speed, and they all pretty much go up at the same rate. This is Olvin. He's a dwarf. Same kind of deal. His guard is just a little bit stronger. His power and guard is a little bit stronger than his than his magic and speed. But he's got a different variety of spells. But he has another general overall character where everything goes up pretty much about the same. This is Asuna. She's an elf magic user primarily. Her magic and speed stats go up twice as fast as her power and guard stats, and she learns some very powerful offensive magic as well as defensive magic. Over here we have Ledges. He's a demon. He's a very offensive-based character. Not only his stats go up pretty much about the same, but he learns nothing but offensive attack magic, both fire and ice spells, and his attack power, his physical attack power, is very high, but he has very low defense. So that's just something to consider. This is Valsu. He's another human, a priest, as he's called by some people. He gets the most healing spells in the game, and he's definitely the character that you want if you're going to take a companion, an apprentice to go along with you. He learns some of the most powerful and most useful magic in the game with the elixir spell and revive type magic, and so he's just a very good character to have, in addition to having some decent offensive attack magic. And this is Lux. He is a Tetujin, also known as a robot. He has the highest defense of the game. And you don't actually have to worry about upgrading his weapons until very late in the game. So he also has relatively high hit points. But the character that I'm going to use for my solo walkthrough is Wilm, the alien. Now the reason that I'm going to use Wilm is because he has a very high HP. He actually gets the highest hit points in the whole game. He also has incredible agility. He gains agility at a very rapid rate. And also, you don't have to ever upgrade his weapons ever. He has weapons that... His weapon is one that... he basically can't equip any weapons for the whole game because he's got fire built into his claw. So we're going to use him, and he's going to be our guy for our special walkthrough. And we don't want to give him a name, and the correct name is Wilm. So let's get going. We've trained well in the past 5 years. And we get to test our skills and knowledge. All right. And we need to find 7 runes here on Tichondra. And we will get tremendous power and we'll become leader of this world. Well, why don't you get the runes? Oh, this is King Lamel. It can be difficult to identify them. Hey, we get a crystal ball. All right. And we get to bring the runes back to him. All right. Let's talk to some of these guys. So he thinks he's the best suited for this mission, huh? And he's the strongest of us all, Olden is, okay? Well, and he's out for evil purposes to try and get young again. And over here we have Valsu. Yep, he's got healing magic. So he's a good-natured person. He's trying to drive evil out of the world. My body will transform when I need a weapon. I do not need a weapon for this mission. So he's trying to figure out who built the Tetujins, which is the robot race. And he doesn't work with anyone. Oh, and he's just out to destroy the world, Ledges is. And here's Asuna. And yeah, she knows how to use magic, so... Alright, and there's your 7 characters. Let's talk to Lamel again. And off we go. Alright. And we are off and running. Okay, we're actually here in the town of Lamel. Let's talk to this guy. You must go now. Aww. Alright, let's check out some of these buildings here. Hey, a chest. Alright. And now we want to search the chest, and we get a Medical Herb 1. That restores some of our MP, if we need it. Now, Wilm doesn't use magic that often, so we're not going to really be needing those, but never hurts to have them. And we get an antidote. and an opal. Now, an opal is a jewel, and you can sell that for money. And we'll do that a little bit later on in the game. Let's head over here. See what this guy has to say. When you look into the crystal ball, a moving spot indicates a monster, a large spot a town, and an extremely bright spot. Ah, so we want to try and find those bright spots. Now, if you go all the way over here, we get a mirror, and the mirror is going to be very useful. And it's not to just check out our amazing hairstyle and the fact that we're just wearing a skin robe, but it's also very useful for reflecting petrify attacks. Aw, I'll miss you, Wilm. Take care of yourself. Okay. Well, I'm going to go ahead and stop right here for now. Oh, no, just kidding. Let me get out of the castle, and then I'll stop right now. Okay, it would be a good idea to travel together. You might be turned down or end up in a fight if you can't get along. Interesting information. Help anyone who's in trouble. Standard role of role-playing games. Okay. Well, I'm going to go ahead and stop here for right now in our introduction. Next time, I'll continue to explore this town, and we will get started on our walkthrough. But until then, this is BCS Buster signing off. Take care, y'all.